welcome to Let's Talk Spoop. I'm your host, Don, and today we are going to talk about JeruZalem, which I watched on Shudder, but is available on multiple streaming networks to include Tubi TV, Amazon Prime, a couple other ones. So if you are interested in watching this movie, which I would recommend, it's not a bad movie by any stretch of the imagination, I'm sure you can find a way. As per normal on Let's Talk Spoop, we break things down into 6 separate categories. Those 6 separate categories are story, acting, music, atmosphere, look, and creep. I'm sorry, Jeremiah just texted me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into JeruZalem with a Z on Shudder. So we get some opening credits with a projector screen. We get a quote from the Talmud. There are 3 gates to hell, 1 in the desert, 1 in the ocean, and 1 in Jerusalem, which is Jeremiah 19 from the Talmud. Then we get a voiceover talking about a phenomena and signs that herald the waking of the dead. We get a recording of 2 priests and a woman who has come back from the dead, who gets summarily shot. So, it's kind of cool. It's a good start. Then it switches to modern day. A girl receiving prescription smart glasses. So that should tell you exactly when this movie came out, back when people thought that smart glasses were going to be cool. So when this movie came out, so she's like playing around with them, and it becomes a found footage film from this point onward, which, as you know, is kind of usually a strike for me, but I kind of enjoyed the way that it was done here, so not too bad. And then she has kitties, and they're adorable, and then she plays this zombie VR game on her glasses. Foreshadowing? Her and her friend are going to go to Tel Aviv. On the way to Israel, they meet a anthropology guy who's saying that all religions have some kind of zombie in them, which in this explanation he includes the golem. Now, I don't know a lot about Hebrew mythology, and I hope that word's not offensive, because it's not mythology, it's your beliefs, but I don't know a lot about like their beliefs in like mysticism and stuff like that, but I'm like 99.9% sure that golems are not undead, but whatever. So he convinces these girls to go to Jerusalem instead of where they were going to go, which just goes to show you that chasing after a hot piece of ass is always going to get you in trouble. So they get to Jerusalem, they get into this hostel. The guy who's the son of the owner of the hostel is hitting on the main character's friend pretty hard. She takes a nap, wakes up, and they go checking stuff out, get super high, start enjoying the sights, and then as the girl's like walking along, a little kid steals her bag, and she goes chasing after him. She trips and stumbles and damages her glasses, which is a running theme in this movie, which I find pretty impressive, because if this girl breaks her glasses as often as she damages these smart glasses, buying her smart glasses was the worst investment her father could have ever made, because holy crap. Anyway, she then proceeds to bang the cute guy. So for those of you who like boobs in your movies, there are boobs in this movie. And then I really enjoyed the way that they did that scene too, because she takes the glasses off while she's doing it, so they're like sitting on the side table, and she gets text messages from her dad just checking in on her, like, hey, I love you, I hope you're doing all right, I hope you're having a good time, not getting into any trouble or doing anything stupid, while she's railing this guy out. So I thought that was kind of cool. We get some exposition immediately after the sex, which makes it, I guess, sexposition. And then it kind of goes south from there. Oh, she goes with her friend, with them, to the prayer wall in Jerusalem, and her friend's like, I know you don't believe, but you should make a wish or whatever. So she writes on her piece of paper, "Bring back my brother, asshole," because her brother's dead. Which therefore means that everything bad that happens in this movie is 100% her fault. So, anyway, and then from that point on, badness ensues. It's a slow burn beginning to this movie. It's an hour and a half long movie, and you are approximately 50 minutes into the movie before, like, things start to go south. So, it's a bit of a slow burn. But anyway, for the story, 3 out of 5. Acting, it's hit or miss. The girls are pretty believable. The main dude, Kevin/Indiana, is stilted AF. So 2.5 for acting. The music is used well, but it's nothing really particularly memorable, but it was used well. So 3 out of 5 for music. Atmosphere. So due to the slow burn of the build-up for this movie, it invests you in the characters. So you actually want, all of them to survive, which is a found footage film. Nobody survives found footage films, which is a quote from Found Footage 3D, by the way, also on Shudder. So you want them all to survive. You care. You're invested in these characters, which helps to really build the atmosphere pretty well. So I gave it a 4 out of 5 on atmosphere. The look, it's good. So the creepy undead look pretty creepy. I enjoyed that. They all have wings, which is pretty cool, so they can fly and stuff. But they call them the Nephilim, which are these giant demons, which again I don't think is accurate, but whatever. And they look pretty CGI, so that kind of is not great. But the demons or zombies, whatever you want to call them, they get these cool creepy faces, and that was pretty well done. So overall for the look, 3 out of 5. Creep. So zombie movies aren't really my thing. I don't find zombie movies to be scary, unlike my sister. My sister is terrified of zombie movies. I, on the other hand, don't really find zombie movies to be all that scary. So this isn't a very scary movie to me, but I liked the unique take on the zombies, the unique look of the zombies. It didn't do much for me, but what it did do, I felt it did well. So 2 out of 5 for a Creep. Tally of those scores, and it gets a solid 2.9 out of 5. And if you do like zombie movies, this would be more than a 3. This would be a 3 at minimum if you like zombie movies. I just personally don't enjoy zombie movies very much. So 2.9 out of 5 for JeruZalem on Roku channel, Vudu, Tubi, Crackle, Shudder, AMC Plus, Plex, and Redbox free.